Hey guys, this is Thorne McMillan.
And Justin, can you believe Britney Spears remade Tom's Diner, Watson?
And you're listening to episode 5 of Exposure, a half-hour sit-down with some of online's newest and exciting content creators.
And tonight we'll have 2 awesome guests for you, Thorne and Brandon, aka Kade.
And let's start the show. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another week of Justin and I exposing YouTubers. Tonight, we have a really fun show for you guys and double guests this week. Thorne and Brandon will be chatting with us in just a little bit. Also, another week of how to get away with YouTube and another article of the week.
First off, guys, we'll start off with how to get away with YouTube. And today we're going to talk about, does visual quality or video quality of your videos actually matter? And personally, I would say not at first, because, I mean, you don't expect an independent filmmaker to be able to do The Avengers.
No.
But eventually, once people get used to your like personality and a new video from you isn't so exciting, I think they're going to need more production from you.
I'm going to be a rebel here and say that visual quality for YouTube doesn't matter to me that much. Audio quality, that's a different story. Like, I don't know if you guys know Kade Howard. He's a vlogger. He does music. And to me, he's hilarious. And I couldn't care less if he had a $600 camera or just like a cheap webcam. As long as the content is good, that's all I care about. And there's people out there with expensive video equipment and crappy content.
That's true. I agree. Yeah, you can have a lot of production and not enough quality of content. And you do have to find the medium, you know, unless you can do a lot of both, then that's fine.
I mean, I think it matters what kind of videos you do. If you're a vlogger, I need to be able to hear you. Like, I don't necessarily care about the video quality as long as I can hear what you're talking about. If you're a musician and you're doing like music videos and trying to be professional, then yeah, get an expensive camera.
Cause yeah, same thing with like a gamer. There are some gamers that, you know, take a camera and record the TV.
Really?
Yeah. And with visual quality, there also comes the concept of the quality of one's face. Do you think that makes a difference?
I mean, I guess it does make a difference. To me, that's the only reason why Joey Graceffa has a career. I mean, I feel like a lot goes into like how he looks and like how his videos are presented. Yeah, he has a okay personality, but if that visual quality wasn't there, to me, he wouldn't be as big as he is right now. That's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I do see the fangirls. You know, that's why they always argue, is he gay or is he not gay? Because, you know, they're in their mind, they're visualizing, you know.
But, I mean, you don't have to be great looking to be popular. Tyler Oakley.
Oh, my gosh. I thought I was bad, but you just name dropping left and right.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't like take one position on the issue. Like, I think it depends. It all depends.
Tyler Oakley, your hair is on fleek.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Well, I think there's some YouTubers that have it all, in my opinion. Like Jenna Marbles, she has the looks, she has the video quality, and she has the comedy chops, in my opinion.
I've never heard anyone say anything bad about her, though, surprisingly. And that was how to get away with YouTube. Remember, guys, if your face is nice, your camera needs to be nice, too. But if your voice is nice, your camera could be crappy.
Or do a podcast.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I do it. And now, from ugly faces to beautiful hearts.
His faith in humanity.
And we're back with another faith in humanity. And this time, can you guess? Can you guess what my faith in humanity is this time?
I can't.
It's been restored. Well, here's the story. So back in middle school, people, I'm a big music lover. I love to listen to music all day, every day. And I hate school.
Me too.
So I listened to music during school. It didn't matter what age. It didn't matter what the rules were. Not that I was like big and bad, but it's just like, oh well. So I had this Zune. It was the first Zune. It was a crappy Zune. All right. But just like the first iPod was crappy, the first Zune was crappy. And if you don't know what a Zune is, it's Microsoft's version of the iPod.
I loved my Zune back in the day.
Oh, the Zune was amazing. I still use, I don't use the first one because the first one died, but I have the second one, the HD.
Yeah, the HD, that's right.
Amazing. And they discontinued it, but we'll sue Microsoft later. So, I didn't even know where I lost it, but I guess I wasn't using it. And it was after lunch. We went upstairs and I didn't have it anymore. Oh, I didn't even realize after lunch, the period after, it was in science class. And I remember the story so well. And I could not find it. And I was so upset. Cause I love that thing.
Oh.
And, and cause we didn't have phones weren't, not to sound old, but phones weren't like you didn't put music on your phone back then.
Yeah, they had the little flip phones back then.
Yeah. So, and I had a blue flip Sprint phone. What was I supposed to do? So you needed something else back then. Mm-hmm. And I was just so upset. And I went to my mom and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then, she's shady a little bit. And she was like, "I love you, but I ain't getting you another one." And I'm like, "Whoa, geez." And I mean, of course, it was like $200. So it's just like, she ain't just gonna, well, bam, here's another one. A week goes by.
Yeah.
And we are in math class. And then my friend comes up to me and she's like, "Listen, don't get mad. Just come with me after school." All right. Number one, I'm skeptical. I'm like, this sounds like a setup. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't get mad. Come with me after school. Why am I never this is the person I didn't hang out with after school. So it's just like, what is this? So I'm like, okay. At first I was like, no. And then she kept asking, but I knew she was a nice person. So I was like, okay. So we went. All right. And it was like right in front of the building too. And then the guy, it was this tall guy, and I'm tall, so you had to be tall to really, if I consider you tall. And then he gave me the Zune back a week after I lost it.
Did you lose it or did they?
No, I lost it. He said he found it on the cafeteria floor.
Okay. I can actually relate to the story. I had a Zune, and in gym class, we would have to put our stuff in the lockers and stuff. And I think one day I forgot and left my backpack out, and someone actually took my, I think it was a first or second generation Zune, and I was so heartbroken.
Oh my.
Yeah, mostly because they saw my embarrassing music and stuff.
Okay, last story. I have another story from same school. 2 years, the next year, right? So, apparently, right? I'm not going to say his name because, he kind of got his life together. But a certain person, all right? And if anybody from my middle school who knows me, who knows this guy, you know who I'm talking about. And there was this one day we all came upstairs, right? And everybody's like, "Yo, so-and-so stole a whole bunch of stuff." And we like, "What?" All right. And he was just in the news. Well, not the news, but a paper about he tried to mug this old lady. And the school wasn't ratchet, all right? We in Manhattan. We in Midtown. We're not in, I don't know.
Okay, fancy.
East New York. I don't know. What's the bad name? I don't know. But,
I'm being quiet.
And apparently it was a big epic scene. He went into the class because nobody was upstairs during lunch. Most of the grades was downstairs. So apparently, the teacher wasn't in the classroom, and he just went in there and went shopping, and didn't leave no money on the counter. He went shopping and everything. And apparently the other teacher who used to run track actually chased him out of the building down the block, but he got away. And I remember the next day, right, I went to the teacher's classroom it happened in, and I swear she was clutching her purse like, I'm not letting nobody near my purse. It was crazy. That was Faith in Humanity / story time. And we'll see you guys in the interview with Thorne and Brandon.
So everybody loves online shopping, and everyone pretty much loves Amazon. I know I do. It's so convenient and easy to use. Well, now you can do your regular shopping and support exposure by using our affiliate link. That's j.mp/slowlist. Use our link and just shop as you usually would. It's free, easy, and you'll be helping out the show. That's j.mp/slowlist. That's SLOWLIST.
Hey guys, we're back with Thorne and Brandon, and we're gonna have a little chat with them.
Yay!
Thanks, guys, for coming.
Oh, it's no problem. I have a very, very busy schedule as no, just kidding. I don't do anything.
All right, so I guess we could start off with, where did you guys come up with your channel name?
Well, my channel name is my name, Thorne, but before that it was like THRNEMH, which like this random British dude was like, hey, that's a cool name, you should do that. And I was like, oh, cool. And then eventually I was like, that's not cool. And then I changed it to my actual name. So that's how that happened.
Oh, mine is, it's Kade Plays Pokemon. But, you know, my name's Brandon, but my middle name's Kade. And, I play Pokemon.
And when did you guys decide to officially start doing YouTube?
Well, for me, it was like back in like late 2009, whenever Brandon was all like, hey man, there's this cool new site called YouTube. And I was like,
yeah, we just grabbed a BlackBerry smartphone and, oh god.
No one will ever know because he deleted everything.
Yeah, that doesn't need to be on the internet.
We all have those old school videos we really don't want anybody to see. I keep all mine up though. What does your family think of you doing YouTube?
Where would you call closet YouTubers?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents don't even know. I'm pretty sure she has like a little hint though. Like, cause sometimes she'll walk in my room and I'll be sitting in front of her camera. And I'll be like, oh hey, how's it going? Just sitting here talking to himself. Nothing to see here. Just move along. There's just nothing to see. And then she's like, okay. I'm pretty sure she just goes to her room and is just disappointed.
And so, Thorne, I noticed your channel, like, it started off with gaming. Brandon, I don't know, are you still just gaming or do you, like, dip in both? But I noticed, like, Thorne, you started gaming and then switched to vlogging.
Well, I don't know. We both actually started with, like, stupid sketch videos, but then we ended up getting into gaming. So
basically, it was like that was the only way we could produce better quality content was through gaming because all we had no camera or no good camera. So the next best thing is gaming. You can produce better quality content a little bit easier because it's $100 capture card is a lot cheaper than like a $500, $600 camera to get. So, that's one of the reasons.
We actually had the money for a camera one time, though. It just didn't go towards a camera. Yeah, we bought some pizza. Some really expensive pizza.
Over $100 pizza?
I think it was worth it Yeah. Well, I mean, we spent like over $100 on.
Well, I mean, we both
together.
got our own pizzas, so.
So, do you guys watch other gamers or YouTubers? Because I know it's hard for me to watch other people that do the same thing that I do. So, are there any other people that you guys enjoy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I watch a lot of people, and I really have trouble sometimes. So like watching people like that are like at my subscriber rate, because I get like really jealous sometimes because they have a lot better quality, better videos than I do. Like they better at editing than I am. And I just get like really, really jealous. So it's kind of hard for me too, but I do anyways. And I do watch like a lot of like big YouTubers too. Like I've been watching me and Brandon. I've been watching like maybe about 35.
What is one thing you want to get out of doing YouTube?
Like maybe our videos one day will inspire people to make videos, you know?
Not yet, though.
Not yet.
I think I've inspired some people to write some comments, but that's about it. Not some good comments, but you know.
Inspired. Yeah, maybe inspired them to like unsubscribe. Maybe. Probably not to make their own videos.
Someone told me that my video inspired them to get cancer, but
Oh my!
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, I've had really mean comments like that too. Gosh, those people.
How do you guys deal with those type of comments?
Laugh really
Try
hard.
to be, yeah, and be as nice as possible, and use sarcasm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Attack them.
sarcasm. No, don't attack them. No. That is not a good idea. That is not what people do on the internet, Brandon.
We're all heavily invested in YouTube.
Yes.
And like a lot of the big YouTubers, like they always say like, oh, you know when they do the Q&A videos, they always get the question, well, what if YouTube was gone tomorrow? What would you do?
Oh, well, first of all, I would fast for several weeks after that, and depression, and after that, I would just find some other site to post my content on.
Well, I think there's this car I've been hearing about. It's called a DeLorean. You put it in reverse, and you can just go back in time. You know, do that. Go find the whoever the hell's in charge of YouTube and tell them not to.
Just punch him in the face. Give him a great old just punch right in the face.
Wham.
Like no, this is not good. You keep it going forever until the end of time. Even if the government fails or something like that, you keep this going, and then you just give them a swift punch in the face until they cry, and then yeah. Actually, it's a woman, so it's not good. Don't punch.
Or we
women.
could just
I'm
go.
not
We could just go
advertising
way
that.
back
It's
in
not
time
good.
and invent YouTube. Just go back a little further, you know, about 2005.
Did you guys know like who actually invented YouTube? Like the three guys who actually
From PayPal?
Yeah, I never knew that. And I just like the other day I just decided to like randomly look it up, and I was like, wow, these are three people. Like the first video. Have you guys ever watched the first video on YouTube? Like the guy at the zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, the
What's
guy
a
in that
zoo?
video was like one of the three. Yeah, you know, Brandon, it's this place where they have this large like cages, and they throw people in there.
Those
It's
dicks.
a wonderful place. Yeah, it's a great place. You should go one time. But
Nah.
the guy in that video is actually one of the three creators. Javed Karim. That was his name. And everybody's like, well, why did you name yourself Jawed if you're the first person to upload a video? And yeah, that was his name, so. I just thought that was interesting. Yeah. The more you know.
He could have been the original, like, first everything, first comment, first video.
Yeah, dude. He could have been like first, but that is the name of the video, and then on the comment section he could have been like first. And he would have had the first everything.
I would have
It's
just
just
made
great.
my name first, you know? It's where it started. It's where
Yeah,
it
that
starts.
That would actually be really cool. YouTube.com/first. And what do you think about people like, there's been a few people that wanted to like leave YouTube for Twitch. Like uTorque almost did it. We kind of came back, but so do you think people are going to just like, or gamers are just going to run to Twitch and just stay there?
I hope so.
that was mean. I mean,
I'd rather him go there.
I think Twitch is awesome, but I think like you can only watch the video if you're like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only watch the video if you're there for the live show, right? Or does it record it and save it on their channel and watch it later?
If you're a partner, you can save and watch and be.
Oh well, I don't know then. I guess it wouldn't be bad for them if they left YouTube, but I mean, if they left YouTube and went to Twitch, I guess it wouldn't be bad for them, because I mean, pretty much the same thing, I guess. Except you're live streaming everything at first.
Hey guys, it's Stefan. Hope you're enjoying the episode so far. Justin and I are now making it easier than ever to get your exposure fix. Along with YouTube and iTunes, you guys can now check us out on TuneIn, Castroller, and Double Twist. Just search Exposure with Stefan McMillan and Justin Watson. And now, back to the show.
Hi-ho, folks. This is Turwinkle of The Adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage, at youtube.com/PalmerBomber1, and you're listening to Exposure.
And we're back with another ridiculous Wikipedia article of the week. And this week is on the world's funniest joke. Now, the world's funniest joke is a term used by Richard Wiseman of the University of Hertfordshire in 2002 to summarize one of the results of his research. For his experiment named Laugh Lab, he created a website where people could rate and submit jokes. Purposes of the research included discovering the joke that had the widest appeal and understanding amongst different cultures, demographics, and countries. So, Justin, do you want to read the winning joke?
All right, here we go. Two hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. He gasps, "My friend is dead. What can I do?" The operator says, "Calm down. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There is a silence. Then a gunshot is heard. Back on the phone, the guy says, "Okay, now what?" Are we going to put a laughing track?
And that was the world's funniest joke.
Allegedly.
Okay, Wendy Williams.
The guy who submitted this joke was from Manchester, aka the UK, aka the place where humor was not born.
Actually, I disagree with that claim.
What?
Russell Brand.
Okay. Was that evidence?
Yeah, you don't think he's funny, Russell Brand?
They got Ricky, whatever his last name is. That's it.
Is Craig Ferguson from the UK?
I don't know. I mean, when you're supposed to be pulling out receipts, it's supposed to have data on it. You pulling out blank receipts.
And that was the article of the week. If you guys wanted to talk about anything, send it on over to slowlistnetwork@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/exposureshow.
And make sure it's more interesting than this joke. Well, we've come to the conclusion of our show, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you can leave a rating on iTunes, that would be most appreciated. And if you want to listen or watch some more videos and get more content from Exposure, just go to youtube.com/slowlistinyourface. If you want more updates about the show, you can follow us on Twitter at Exposure Show or like us on Facebook at Exposure Pod. That's Exposure POD. Please check out our guests, Thorne and Brandon. Thorne is at youtube.com/Thorne, and Brandon is at Kade Plays Pokemon. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to be a guest, please email us at slowlistnetwork@gmail.com, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Exposure.